Hey guys, this is Arturo Rubio from Attract and Seduce Hot Woman. Today we'll be talking about understanding women. So I got 10 rules for you guys about women to keep in mind. Today we'll just be going over part 1. So let's get to it. The first rule is that women have many options. Now I'm going to talk about an average looking girl. A girl that, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not hot at all to 10 being really hot, a 7 to 7.5. And she's going to be in her early to mid 20s, and she's going to be in college. A girl like this is going to be meeting multiple guys a week. She probably has a job and has guys interested in her at her job. She could have a dating profile that she might look into once in a while. And every now and then she might meet a guy at a coffee shop or while she's out and about. A girl like this might meet about 3 to 5 new guys a week. Now, even though girls have many options, we generally don't want to sleep with all of them. Most are more interested in a serious relationship, and they prefer to have fewer sexual partners. But the few that they choose are very good quality. Whereas men, the more women they sleep with, the better. In fact, if a guy is known for sleeping with a lot of women, it's looked upon as a cool thing, as a high status thing. But for women, if a woman is known for sleeping with a lot of guys, it's known as a low status. Something to keep in mind about options, women having many options, is that this also depends on how beautiful the girl is and where she lives. If a woman is a 9 or a 10, she's going to have more options than a 7. It's the same thing if she lives in a big city. If she lives in a big city, the chances of her having more options are pretty high. Next rule to keep in mind is that women are very picky about the guys they choose. Because women have a lot of options, they got to be picky. So they're going to weed out the low status guys, which are the guys that are not good enough, and the guys that are players, the guys that are just interested in sex and nothing serious. But then again, unless the girl is interested in hooking up, she's not going to be interested in a player unless she may be interested in just hooking up. But what women generally really want is they want the high social status guy in a group. They generally want someone that will respect her, that will care about her, and guys that aren't just looking for sex. A girl may still be attracted to the type of guys that are player type, but they got to be the player type that will respect her and care about her. And when it comes to pickiness, again, this differs from woman to woman, because there are women who are looking strictly just for hookups, while there are other women that are looking more into serious relationships. But considering the average girl is more looking for a serious relationship. Now, the third rule is that women make most decisions based on emotion. While most men make most of the decisions based on logic, like we usually evaluate the pros and cons before making a decision, women are the opposite. They usually rely on their feelings and go with their gut instincts when making decisions. An example of this is when a girl is with a guy that she really shouldn't be with. Her friends tell her that she should dump him, but she just won't listen. She feels that she's doing right. that she should stick with that guy that's not really treating her well. Now, women do think logically, and there are others that think more logically than others. Especially if a woman, if her workplace really requires her to think very logically. But when it comes to relationships and sex, women generally rely more on their emotions when it comes to making decisions. So a mistake that many guys do is that they try to attract a woman by telling a woman how great he is, logically. Like, hey, I have a lot of money, I have a nice car, I have a really awesome job, I have a big house, things like this. But a lot of times this doesn't work. This doesn't work with women. Now, the fourth quality is that women will not go straight to sex. Unlike men can pretty much have sex anytime. Women need to be warmed up. So, again, this is not always the case, but generally they need to go through a series of small steps over a long period of time. And the fifth rule is that women gotta feel comfortable around you. As a woman gets to know a guy better, she will feel more comfortable having sex with him. This is also another reason why a lot of women prefer to not have many sexual partners. They gotta feel comfortable with each guy they choose to have sex with. Making a girl comfortable around you can happen in a matter of hours, or it could take longer than that. So this was part 1. Be on the lookout for part 2. Again, this is Arturo Rubio from Attract and Seduce Hot Woman. Check out my website, and I'll see you next time.